Good night, good night, good night. Welcome, welcome, one and all, to another episode of our Nails podcast. I know we haven't been here for a while, but we had to take a break and due to the World Cup and then the New Year. So we actually wanted to start fresh, right? So as you know, I'm your host, The Voice, and with me tonight I have Ryan and Gio, I believe. Stockpole was supposed to join us tonight, but you know, I don't know where Stockpole is at. So I'm just waiting for the producer to put up Gio and then put up Ryan. How we doing, gentlemen?
Good,
Doing
happy.
great.
Glad to see another one, and hopefully it's a better one than the last one, even though the last one wasn't the worst, but we just hope for better each year.
That's fair enough. Since you touch on that, I guess we can start there. For the 2022 is over, obviously. You know, from I know myself till now, I always say next year is going to be the best year, or Happy New Year this, Happy New Year that. But for yourself personally, Ryan, and we spoke about this, privately, in a group or whatever. But for you personally, what is a couple things where you would say for this year you're going to be targeting at?
All right. One of my long-term goals was always real estate, so I am considering going to maybe do a course within the field or something shortly. And there is also other things that I like to do, so to put it under one umbrella to develop myself better financially
To, to,
under that umbrella.
so to develop yourself better financially, that's your goal.
Yeah, for this year, yeah, to be because overall, long term, I need to be financially secure, financially set, and all of that. And year we get older, so each year we have one less year on there. So we kind of need to put things in place so
Mhm.
that we are actually old, we are not struggling.
So, question: when you talk about financially secure, I believe that is subjective, right? So, for you personally, what is financial security to you?
Not just for me, it's for I would basically for me overall, financial security for me would not be just money for me. It would be for others around me, generational wealth even. You know that if you own a business, you have to ensure that you are stable enough to pay your employees properly because at the end of the day, you're
Mhm.
employing people who have families. So it's also about that. If it reaches that stage where I have a company or a business or whatever so it is about making myself secure, making those around me secure, and future generations to come.
Okay. Well, and good night, good night, good night, Michelle. And as it relates to improvements now, what is, I'd say, either you can say a personal or character trait, whichever one. But what is one thing where you're looking to yourself probably from last year and you say, this year I'm going to be deliberate about this. I want to improve this.
All right. That's a very good question because there are a few things. One of them is temperament, and in terms of how to deal with people, because you have different types of people. So you deal with everybody the same way. So you have to kind of know streamline how you deal with one set versus another set and all of that. So it comes down to handling people from all sectors, even at work. You have your boss to deal with, you have your staff to deal with, and all that. So you have different people to deal with at different levels. So this is how you streamline how you deal with people from all across sectors of society. So that is one critical thing that I'm looking at as well.
Okay. All right, perfect. Gio.
Yeah.
How about you, boss? As it relates as you move into another year. Sometimes they say you don't want to wait until the year in order to make the change. But I mean, obviously, when a new year starts, you want to start fresh, right? So, what's one thing or a couple things out there that you want to accomplish this year?
Uh, for me, goals and aspiration is always going to be there, whether it's been the middle of the year, the starting of the year. Well, for me, it's just basically what I want to target within myself, personally and characteristic as we speak, is just discipline, just to be more self-disciplined. Once I have self-discipline, I can find my way through anything. So that's just basically it for me.
So what do you believe, like personally, is like stopping you from self discipline?
It's just the main thing, not being disciplined with things that I set out I'm going to do. And I find that you can write down 10 or 20 things, but if you don't have the self-discipline within yourself, you're not going to reach them. And once you find that you're good, I see a meme going around, like person asks, like, would you take $1 million or would you have a dinner with Jay-Z? And most persons are saying that they would have a dinner with Jay-Z. You can have all information in the world, how to do something, but if you don't have self-discipline, you're not going to get it done. So I would have take $1 million because whatever I say, I can find it on the internet.
First of all,
What if Jay-Z tells you need $1 million to do this?
No must. Me no must need $1 million for do it.
Exactly.
hey, what I'll say is, I saw that meme too. There's no way never talk to nobody in this world over having $1 million, brother. Give me the $1 million. You don't want to talk to. So quickly, right? For me personally, um, what I would want to achieve this year is, as a collective, right? As a collective group of us, like, more we achieve something. I think individually for me, I think, I mean, I'm not comfortable. I'm never comfortable, but I think I have achieved quite a few things where, I'm okay. All right. But as a group, young men, we are, trying to elevate. I've always said it to, Ryan and company where, I don't think that, I think if we work as a team collectively, I think the sky is the limit. But I think if each of us try to do it individually, it's going to take forever. It's going to take a very long time. If we put all our resources, our mind, everything, and just put everything together. So I think for this year, that is something I'm really going to try to push. As a collective, we just try and see, what is out there, what we can accomplish. Because like money out there, brother, a whole heap of money out there. And you can get some, Gio can get some, me can get some, Levon can get some. So I think it's just really something that we need to push. For me, in terms of a more improve on, definitely commitment and procrastination, brother. And I guess it can fall under Gio umbrella when it's a self-discipline. You know, I wouldn't really say I have a commitment issue, but I get bored very easily. So if I'm not excited, if I'm not into it like that, like I just drop it and go to something else. And then procrastination, as you guys heard me, the whole of last season, me have schoolwork, me have schoolwork, me have schoolwork, because I literally wait until, so the schoolwork could have due 12 o'clock, the show done 11:30, at them time they gonna start do more work and things. So I really want to eliminate that because, obviously when you do it in that span of time, you're not gonna really get your best effort. You just really just scrap down any thing. So I'm gonna be deliberate about these things and try and see if I can get some better results. No. So we move on into the first topic, right? And I'll start with Ryan, right? And the first topic, first question, would be, do we feel as though when we meet our partner's parents, it put extra pressure on us to make the relationship work? So if you meet your girlfriend father, when you meet a man, he always give you the firm handshake. When, hey, daddy, this is my boyfriend Ryan, you always get a firm handshake. You know what that means. You meet the mother and the mother give you a hug or whatever, and I say, hey, make sure you take care of my daughter, yada, yada, yada. do you think those things put added pressure on us as men to even when we realize, boy, that girl is enough for me, I really want a girl, the girl is not my style. But because we meet the parents, we definitely try to make it work.
Well, I'm thinking back right now. I can only remember like two parents that I've met, and they were mothers. Well, there's not so much around these days or ever since. But anyway, I have only met the mothers, like two of them, and never put any pressure on me. I was just myself, talk like myself, behave like myself. We have good conversations, and I wasn't really pressured in terms of, oh, you need to take care of my daughter, this, that, whatever. I mean, uh, so I never really had that. I never really felt pressured or anything like that. I just be myself, uh, like myself, and the rest take care of itself. I never get any feedback, negative feedback from
Uh-huh.
women that, oh, the mother never liked me or anything like that. From what I was told that, oh, he's a nice person, he seems genuine, and all of that. So I never got any negative feedback or anything like that. Neither did I feel pressured. So it's also important to be yourself and just don't try to put on any extras because people can see through you if you're
So,
trying to be a little bit too extra.
question, Ryan. So, let's say, look, we call her name. So, let's say you're there with Ashley, and you meet Ashley mother, you meet Ashley father, right? And then they end up create a particular rapport with these parents. All when Ashley and Daddy, they over there, play them, you love play pool and them something. So you play pool with the father and all those kind of things. You don't feel no added pressure talks at them. Like if this don't work out with Ashley, probably I kind of lose a rapport. I can't really hang out with the pops anymore. So it kind of even when you're not feel the relationship, kind of like you still a try make it work. No.
Yeah, we get that, but there's a thing that I developed, I think is last year, not develop, basically start look at life a certain way last year that, life is about phases. Because if you look through your life, you realize that you went through that phase for like 3, 4, 5 years, then you go through another phase, then you go through. So life has a lot of phases that you go through. So maybe that was just one of the other phases. I mean, it might sound harsh or what have you, but people break up, things happen. You might break up and then the relationship with the family that you might have had when you were together obviously won't be the same when the breakup happen. Yeah, you might be friends still in terms of you might talk to pops or moms, but you won't be over there regularly like you used to and all of that kind of thing. So I
Mhm.
just life as a phase thing, okay. If it might work for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, whatever it might be, and then anything can happen. So you just have to prepare yourself that these things can happen,
Mhm.
and then you just have to move on with your life. Everybody has one life to live. We all have moved on for different things in life. We move on to school. We move on from one country to the other country, like you.
Mhm.
You start a new life there. You start to this, that. You move, you leave jobs, go into another job, meet new people, and all of that. So it's just one of those things in life. I don't really get flustered so much by those things anymore.
Mm. How about you, Gio?
Well, it in my relationship right now, I have that because our mother live overseas, and the first time our mother come back to Jamaica, and we meet our mother. When our mother go, me the carry her airport, and other people they did it, and our mother hug me up and said to her, say, make sure say you take care of Jane, cause Jane my son.
Mhm.
So brother, so my time some things that me that have a flashback in her head for did it. For no say our mother never say it one away here, she said openly. And
Mhm.
then she and my mother them kinda get close, like really close. And this might sound away. It's like my mother did say to me one day, say, you know, may I try get to my financial advisor for put her name Deborah, for put Deborah name on my life insurance. I'm now get to the person, you know, and then me and mother say, if anything should happen, just try and make sure say she gets something. So them thing they kind of put pressure upon your brother. You know want to do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
You know say yo, and
Yeah.
you mess it up, cause
Exactly.
when we can't hide from fear mother, you know, but now I can't hide from my mother, you know.
Yeah.
So them thing they just give you flashbacks, like if things happen, you know your ego get better, and that it'll be your break point for break your ego. Say, yeah, I just remember them two scenarios where my mother say and with fear mother. So
Exactly.
them thing they take a toll for me, and then I have my daughter come in the picture now. Me never grew with my mother and my father in a one house. That's something when me fight for my youth until my youth reach a certain age to understand. Say, yo, if my mother and father left, I understand now why them left. But I don't want it to be a case where we not grow up in a one home with my daughter. I fight for them something. They like fight for them something. So them thing there, it's not a matter of pressure, but for no say yo, them both parties, my mother and fair mother, say them something they tell you must know say them check for way of.
Absolutely. So question here, does it also, like, obviously, we don't really get in too much, in a business or whatsoever. But like, if there's like an argument or a disagreement or anything of the sort, and probably if you and our mommy never close, if your mommy and your mommy never close, let's take your daughter out of the picture now. But let's just say it was just you and her alone. Do you believe that, man? Sometimes if they're never so close, like sometimes you just be like, me just walk away from the situation. But because they're so close, it kind of give you a cause to pause, make you think a little bit more, make you say, let me just work it out. Does any of that ever come to mind?
Them things that will come to mind, but to be honest with you, it just come to mind and for probably about 4 or 5 hours, and then probably my CR. It will come to mind in them period, but once my CR is a different thing. To me, I always tell you guys this, and you might say, I just say it through talking stage. It kind of hard to start over, It kind of really hard to start over now. I'm not in a first world country like you. I'm in a Jamaica, we have first world country with third world government, and it kind of spill over in the upbringing the woman them. So me have to deal with third world woman, and it's hard. So I find a first world woman in a third world country, me have to do everything to protect it.
How long are you? How long are you with her?
5 years.
Oh, it's a lot to start. Yeah, I mean, when you have a history, yeah.
But I start over from 5 years already, from 4 years already.
Yeah, you did tell me that story with the.
But with this now, me no want to start over.
So yeah, well, from my experience, them normally when you and somebody break up, as a man, the first thing is they're like, oh, what you do now? Like how we alone can mess up things.
You have to understand. Continue.
In my experience, it's normally the women who mess up from my end.
Yeah.
It's normally me.
Always.
No, like sometimes you hear Ryan talk something. Me have to say, yo, which part in Jamaica Ryan dey? What him circle, how him go around? Because Ryan, me know female now in my circle with a crazy fair man like you. Like crazy. You're smart, you're intelligent, you have sense. And a love man thing, them are gonna say you're handsome, you're humble. Some don't know which part in a Jamaica you look woman.
Ask him which part of Jamaica again.
Brother, which part of Jamaica you look woman? Like,
you're still up on the truck, brother?
No, it's not a matter of choking him. It's just like Ryan always are one of them guys there. We have the bad experience with female.
Let me tell you.
The worst experience. I've had some bad experience, but I want to say I have the worst experience because I've met some very good. I've always said this. I always meet some very good women. Sometimes it just don't work out.
Why it don't work out? That's the thing. Why it don't work out? Ryan, to cut through, brother.
Well, from one of them would tell me that it's her trauma that she had in the past.
Is there what?
Something about the trauma that she had in the
No.
past and all of that.
Let me tell you. You
Because people bring
understand what you
past
say.
into a new relationship.
Repeat?
People
No.
bring them past relationships and then past feelings into new relationship.
But
And
you have
some
to forget.
self-sabotage.
You have to get that out of the way from early. You have to make them know, say, listen, you see, the crime where the past man coming, me now come serve film time film. Go look film and give him film time. Me now do that. me always tell females, say, it's not a case where you go let down your shield, but you have to know, say, it's a new chapter. You have to know, say, it's a new...
One of the girls that I used to talk to, she messaged me and she just tell me everything. So look here, it wasn't you, it was the past. She just said everything. Oh, and she and her mother was one of them that I met.
So when she tell you that no, she open up and she tell you that. What was your next move?
Okay.
Brother, you have to look on it. You get her for express herself, you know. Express herself, you know. So if you see that are the problem when somebody we can move forward with. Me, I go.
No, that chapter
Go in my shell and try move forward with the person.
that chapter was closed, believe me.
That chapter was what?
He said the
Closed.
chapter was closed. So Ryan, quick question. So Michelle and Mika is in the comment section and they're saying maybe Ryan have a long list. Maybe it's what he wants in a woman. And I think
Not a long list of woman, a long list of things I want a woman, which list we are talking about here, sir?
both of them. Probably. I don't know.
Ryan, you know I tell my friend them this and them things you are joking, you know. Me not say you know, but you see no five man them at Jamaica. Them a set some standard when it come on to man and every themselves them can meet it if God change them gender morning.
No, that's not a lie.
Brother, the man them a set some high expectation. Not even Mary Magdalene where that walk earth with Jesus Christ. Can't meet them totally. Ryan, me tell you. Me I go tell you. You see, and then again, you have some female too, where them for be blame. A woman who see potential in her man, in her see the man mistake. You know what she go say? She not raise nobody picnic. His mother should have raised him. But what if that is her gem? You go see a gem and you go make a gem go so kind of look. It have some panic to subtle.
Everybody come with flaws and faults, and even people who said this and even we just mentioned, they themselves are not perfect. So if it is that you're going to say this and that about the person, what about your perfection? The person can say something about your imperfection as well. So everybody have them flaws and them faults. So it's just for you to know which one you can live with and which one you can't live with.
You have a point. Me I go show you this. You see me I want to youth them will like when female put themselves together. And yes, when me meet my girlfriend, her mother live a friend, she have whole heap of hot clothes. But guess what? She have no dressy type. So my time I tell her, say, yo, you see when things are going wrong, when you financially embarrassed, you are going to set up a free market with the clothes. Because you're not wear them. You're not hot. You have hot clothes, but you're not. But my girlfriend tell me, she said, Gio, you see if I dress up every day, all a special day I dress up, I go look the same. My girlfriend, me like girl where them do them here, like put in the Brazilian and them something there. And my girlfriend sit me down and tell me, say, you see, if me always look so, and a special occasion, me I go just look the same to you. Enough things my girlfriend teach me now. I mean, I go tell her this. Me love chatting and think me bright, you know, but my girlfriend smarter than me now. Yeah, my girlfriend smarter than me. Me just know to express myself and me talk, but my girlfriend smarter than me. Me still say girlfriend and people are say you be a mother, but me not like that title. Me still say girlfriend or fiance or till it reach. Why?
Well, on the G. So, Jana is saying, I live with 5 different women since 2012, and I have everything, but I don't know why I just can't marry none. Jana, I want you to come on the show, Jana. I want you to come on the big screen and come talk to it, Jana. Let us know if you're willing to come on the show, Jana, because I think this is a very interesting thing. So let me read the.
I think what Drake said one day that he will date different women because him like each thing in a one, and like, will be dating 4 women and each character make up one complete woman, something like that. You remember that?
Yeah.
Society will back Drake for doing that, you know. Me and you broke, we don't have the money there.
Exactly.
The thing is, you know, but I understand where Drake is coming from because again, you meet Keisha and you like Keisha personality, but Keisha can't really sex. But then you meet Anne-Marie can sex, but you don't like her personality. But then you like Stacey you can par with. Like you just like each out of, so it's like you can't just second with one. But again,
you have to do them. You have to have them attributes. Say like when you're 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. But when you reach 25, you can't carry that lifestyle like go 26. You have to drop that.
Why? Why though?
Brother, yeah, listen. You see, you can't be young and fool until you from 0 to 25. You know, 25 you have to take life serious going into 26. You know.
Why 25 though?
Because 25, you have 5 more years for done a decade, for going on next decade where you are gonna be 30. So things and time are gonna change.
All right, Gio, what if I take life serious and by 25, I have my own company, I have a 5 car, I have vehicle per road and do things as well, and me just can't keep a woman.
You just can't keep a woman.
Yeah.
But guess what the thing now?
I'm 25 in my career, but me just can't keep a woman like that. I'm still serious, so you don't have to come down to woman alone.
No, that me just assure you, don't have to come down to woman alone. Me not be contrary to my statement, but guess what? You reach a milestone without a female, you have more time on your hand. Can't find a person because certain things you don't have under your belt already. As a single man, you have a house, you have a business, you have generational wealth. So things are gonna be different. You have to remember, you know, when me I say now go for everybody, you know, a 9 to 10 billion human being there in the world, everything now gonna be for everybody. That's why when you see people jump up and them and read 48 powers of law, rich dad, poor dad, you have to just lower them. Everybody can be entrepreneur. Everybody party is not the same thing.
The 48 laws of power last week.
What?
Just done with it last week.
Brother, let me tell you, you see people who read them something there and all up in them something there. God go with them. That's for you, not it enough for me.
That's enough, exactly.
And the thing is that people though, them can't find within them can't use them inner self, find what is for themselves. Them have to make somebody sure them are somebody said this or somebody said that. And it go right across the board. Career, life, everything. It just go right across the board.
But my thing, Gio, I don't think anything is wrong with that. Like sometimes people just need that. Like, for example, I believe, you know, and I've said this on the platform before. I believe, obviously, I have Drake kind of money, and I don't know what kind of money John I have, because I'm saying I have everything. But I'm in the same boat with them money. It's like, I feel like, say, obviously, like, I'm in a relationship now, so, you know, I cross my fingers, cross my toes, cross everything, say, it go all the way. But prior to this woman, right? Like, prior to this woman, like, all my life, I've had everything that I wanted, but just not the right woman for me. Probably the right woman for Tom, probably the right woman for David, but not the right woman for Kemar. Like, I think that has been one thing that has always eluded me, you know, and I've talked, obviously, I've been in relationship with girls, but it's just after the strength, say, is relationship. Like, I know that we weren't compatible, you know, and it could have been the same thing we talked about earlier, certain kind of pressures, you know, peer pressure from friends. Okay, may already introduce her to my friends. Can be social media pressure, because that was one thing that I was bothered by. Once we put a woman on social media, may I try everything to make the relationship they work, because I don't want social media laugh off of me. I don't want people say, oh, right, and you know, those are things where me personally did have to go like constant and everything there for get over the hump, right? Forget over, you know, care what people think about me, for care what people say about me, for care what people say about whatever relationship that I am in or whatever the case may be. So now, me now as a quote unquote brand new man, realize, okay, I have everything to my disposal. So now we can pick, choose, and refuse. Oh, me no want a girl, me no want a girl. Okay, you come in. Oh, me no want you, me no want you. So now the Ketty who I talk to right now is just like, hopefully like it work. But then again, if it don't work, again it's going to now me ever feel like, damn, like why is it that me can't keep a woman? Like what's up about everything in life I have accomplished, but what me just can't keep a woman? What's about me? You know, and then we'll go down the path there. So again, that's why I want John to come on the show. That probably him can share some insight where that is concerned. Because you could have dealt with a woman now where you feel like say, yes, everything will go great, everything will go good. And then tomorrow, we'll just stop talk. I'm not telling a lie. Majority of the time, me are the problem. Because commitment issues, my board, whatever the case may be.
How much man I go say that? How much man I go talk the truth?
That's something you said earlier. All right, you can drive, right?
Yeah.
When you learn to drive, did you just take up the car and go drive it?
I can say yes to that. I can say yes to that.
You take up the car and drive, and you learn everything from driving by just doing that.
No, I'm not learn everything.
Okay,
because
good. So you were taught.
The minimal.
But when you go to school and learn maths and English and whatever, you were taught those, right?
Yeah.
So why we can't get taught how to do business, how to save money? If you win me, all right, me and you go buy a lotto tomorrow. Me win 1 million US. And you win 1 million US. The jackpot split for 2 away. Me decide to get a financial advice advise me for deal with my money. And you decide you're gonna do it on your own. Chances are higher. I have a higher percent chance of doing better with my money than you know.
Yeah, that is true, but in a sense.
That's why when I read, I tell you some read 48 Laws of Power last week, and 4 years ago I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Those books were books that people who do business tell me say, yo, read them book there, and don't be consumed by it, but pick out what works for you best. The people that get consumed by the books are the people who can't think for themselves, as you mentioned. So it's not just the people that won't read the book. And
yeah, that's a valid point.
Huh?
That's a valid point.
Yeah, so it's being consumed by it because, as I said, those books were books suggested to me. 48 Laws of Power was suggested to me 4 or 5 years ago. I just read it. And when I read it, I was like, yo, I think I read the book at the right time. Because now I think I'm more mature for the book than I was 4 or 5 years ago.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
Okay.
You have a valid point as regards to that. You have a valid point. But you have to understand it's not many persons are gonna say them never ready for read the book at that time when you throw at them. It's not you have things where I go there fear in a life, you know, but at the journey of life where you go really need it.
yeah, man.
At the journey of life where you go really need it. I have to understand, you know, Ryan, it's not everybody I go stay like oh me and you stay now, like I say, oh, this is our pros and cons to life. And everybody I go say that. And you have to understand, say people get misled by just the success of others. Them really see them failures.
You can get the best information, you know, and you misinterpret it wrong, or you get consumed by it, and you get lost. The information you got lost in translation. So
may I go say something to you? You know, say, when we are grow up, all along them teach you something wrong, and since recently me find out say where them that teach you wrong. When you're young and you got a bathroom, your parents always insist say, make sure when you're done, you wash your hand. Where the right way should have be is that for you go in a bathroom and you go use the bathroom, wash your hand first before you start the process. Wash your hand after. Parents insist.
Both times wash my hand.
How much person wash them hand both times?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Some wash their hands no times.
A COVID make some people wash them hand. COVID make people wash them hand. COVID-19.
Yeah.
Yes, come and see people wash them hand after them touch door and them something. They laugh. Come here and say me do this a long time, brother.
Yeah, this is a normal practice.
My mother always tell me say remote and cell phone carry the most germs in our world.
And money.
Yeah, and money carry the most germs in our world.
That is true. Very, 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 very good discussion. But we're gonna move on right now because we have 2 more things to discuss, and I really want to hear you guys input on this other one. Right. So I was watching a podcast the other day, right? Obviously because a bunch of podcasts about and you watch them and you hear what people have to say and get them input. So, I decided I want to get, you guys input on this. So there's a big saying out there that they say bros before hoes. Right? That's a big thing, right? Bros before hoes, and if you don't put your bro before your girl, yeah, sell out. One of the young people use nowadays, yeah, simp, yeah, soft, yeah, boy toy, yeah, all of these things, what these people say, right? So I'll start with you this time, Gio. What do you feel about the whole bros before hoes? Do you agree with it? Why? Do you disagree with it? Why? And what would your advice be to the youths who are growing up in our Jamaican society now who are saying bros before hoes?
Brother, first thing first, my woman is not a hoe. So that now go be for me. That a number one. Now go be for me. No bros before hoe. Me not there with no hoe. So that now go be for me. Number one. If your friend respect you and respect you that much, and him see say you have a good woman and you have propel through life with your woman, him now go do nothing at all wrong to make where female behavior go make you have to make a decision between him and your woman. So that is a wrong for me, brother. Me not business when nobody want to say. That is a big wrong.
But so your girl come before anybody.
So when me ask you so, me I'll see some man have also relationship problem and them depend. Make man tell them left them girl. When you influence your friend for left female man, where female man a give, you can give as a man. Brother, go work out where you have with your woman. Relationship on one straight track, you have ups and downs, a roller coaster. Work out where you have with your woman. And then again, man will come to you and ball and tell you the worst thing about female woman in you vex with female woman now, and then you see him and him woman. How you feel as a man?
Exactly.
Hey, Gio, brother, I the realest thing is, and before we even get to Ryan, see, this is one thing I'm always say. I always tell anybody when I talk to, see, I say, if you vent to me about somebody, right? So like if you vent to me about your friend, make sure say you and that friend they not talk ever again. Cause now me I go vex with that friend there. And when me vex with that friend there, you can't come now be friend with that friend there again. Because now it's awkward between you, right? And then again, same thing. If me have a problem, nobody go to your friend and vent to your friend about me. Because while you forgive me, your friend never ever forgive me. Right? She can hold it up in her heart, and she probably should. She can hold it up in her heart and so and so. And then it's always though with the woman when you're there with her always feel some kind of way, she can't go to Keisha about you again because now she gonna look like as only young people say, she gonna look like a yammed, she gonna look like this, she gonna look like that. So now she kinda in a tough situation. So me get to you, Sergio. I understand yourself, but and before you go, Ryan, another thing when we see the bros before hosting come, and I think Stockwell was asking for clarification. I believe it's a situation where if a decision is to be made between your friend of 15 years and your girl of 1 year, a lot of men in the Jamaican society have said that, dog, look how long me and you are bridging, dog. Dog, look how long me and you are bridging and you're going to choose the girl over me, dog. Yeah, PUSSY, dog. Like, what kind of thing that, oh, yeah, deep, so dog. Like, those are little things. And then them say, dog, yeah.
I could have choice say you have to make. I could have what kind of choice say you have to make.
So, all right. So, for example, let me give you an example. An example where actually happened to like somebody. See? So, let's say, for example, your plan, say you go sons with your bridging them. You now go sons. However, your girlfriend decides, say, yo, tonight she wants to chill and watch a movie. Right? And, when women want to chill and watch a movie, them come out there and make a lingerie and all them make it in there. And then you as the man say, boy, yo, me I clutch you, me I clutch you, you know. So you text somebody and say, yo, but now but I go nowhere. And you know them probably depend upon you if you ride or whatever the case may be. But you tell them say, yo, you're not about to go nowhere, you're clutching with the missus and stuff. And then it start this one. You know, dog get soft, dog get sprung. Dog, what kind of thing that dog you violate the code, you forget the code. Dog, if you put your girl over me, dog, a long time me there, dog. Look how much thing me go through, dog. You just meet the girl here. When you're the girl, you left. When you're the girl you left, dog, but still I go there. All of these things I've heard men say. Some say it to me too. Right? Some say it to me too, or whatever the case may be. But what do you think about it?
You notice what I'm saying? When you and the girl left, you still have got there. So it no matter if you go with them or you touch with the girl, them still have got there. So what you need for, but to define what you're saying earlier, first of all, me not there with no hoe. Secondly, that rose before hoes thing is not a Jamaican thing, it's a Black American saying. Why we incorporate that in a full living? We know guided, going to be guided by, I don't see why we're guided by that.
Bro, you know the first place I heard that was in Jamaica.
Really?
The first place member here. Like I've never heard it in America before.
It's always there. Me I hear it from Boondocks days and them something there. You did watch Boondocks back in the days?
No, also.
I found that man. Boondocks always have episode for everything with Black Cut. Yeah, and so and then thirdly, the friends them that I keep, them man they are gonna say, yo, clutch with the woman or them strong pan men having strong relationship with the woman. So them not tell me if I violate my woman a certain way or cuss me because me I hang around or whatever it is. So I think I have that problem and I think that way in terms of this one before that one. If it is that you're going to go Sands though, or whatever it might be, and you're obligated to change your mind, you're obligated to also decide if you want to go with your friend, them, whichever it might be. So I don't think it should be a case where you have to choose one over the other for every little thing. Because everybody should have them time. Your woman, if you have time for your woman, time for your friend, them. And I don't think it should be a competition for who have.
But Ryan, let's be real. You know, we can always say it shouldn't be a competition, but it always turn out to be a competition in some way, shape, or form. Like it always turn out that way. Where, okay, your woman wants something, and all right. So say for example, if you want to go on a man flex, like you want your dogs and go up on a flex. You see me? And then your woman want to do something, right? For whatever reason, your woman want to do something. And then she said, you really gonna pick Ryan them over me, like every night, like you can go tomorrow night, but like more tonight for myself. Right? Then you start thinking about now, what decision are you going to make in that moment? You're gonna say, oh,
Here, should I compete with the. All right. For example, like if me and my bridge them hang out every Friday night, for argument's sake. And every Friday now she know that, and then every Friday she'll try change me from hanging out with my friend them. That's different. Because you have me for 6 days of the week or by night otherwise. So why the one night when me want to hang out with my friend them, you still want me to change that night for you? That's different. But if it's a case where now you and them hang 3-4 nights a week or whatever it is, then she have a right to have a something.
I give you a drama, see? So it's about 2010, 2011, around them time there. See? Them time they made their undergrad boss and I come on Jamaica and thing and you know Sunday a ball time, right? But in a Christmas time, say on Christmas Day or New Year's Day, morning ball game is a must. Like you must play early morning ball game, no doubt. So obviously the girl over there talked to at the time, she had chill, she dip on my ends or whatever the case may be. And hanky panky and all of that go on the night before. So early morning ball game start 5 o'clock. I don't know how phone ball games here, Ryan, but if you don't reach by a certain time, the feel lock, brother. No matter
man.
who you be, the feel lock.
Yeah,
So
we
you want to make sure say you out there, I set up the net. You want to set up the net out there because you want to gear. Brother, and the girl would not let me go play early morning ball game. Big she say, oh, you mean if you tell me say you come from foreign and the first thing when I think about for play but me I say, B, you know how the ball game thing go. Like this ball game is such a ritual where no matter what go on in a life, brother, you can't interfere with morning ball. Christmas, New Year's ball game, you can't interfere with them things. You wait till afternoon or some other time, brother. And it got so bad, gentlemen, where the Ketty B take the house key. The house key, remember we're in the house, you know. The Ketty B take the house key and throw the house key out the door. So we lock up in the house and outside, you know, early morning, outside, dark and things. Outside dark, we can't see nothing. Brother, I'm gonna tell you that I'm a blood boy. Like I couldn't get the key till around an hour.
Hold on, how you lock up in the house?
Huh?
You lock up in the house.
Oh, you mean how we lock up in the house?
You lock the grill them inside.
So when you lock the grill when you got your bed, yeah, you lock the grill. So now the key open the grill when you come out.
Yeah.
But you throw the key outside. So she say, when we throw the key outside, me I go see if you got dead if you not play early morning ball game. Best believe that me not play early morning ball game. And up to this day now, I know me not for hold grudges, but up to this day, that make me and a girl can't talk ever again. That situation, brother. Because she make me not play early morning ball game. Because of violation them thing, brother. You can't stop early morning ball game, brother. We don't care when else. Christmas, New Year's ball game, you can't stop them kind of ball game, brother. Ken seems to only attract the crazies.
Oh, you get promoted out of the house eventually.
No, so obviously, you know, when ball game done, I call my brethren and then him come, take up the key from where it there and open the gate and come in and then we get to come out.
No, that she over the top of that.
Yeah, dog. She had to, dog. She had to go, brother. She definitely had to. Them girly. Don't like when woman stop man from.
That's just ball game in the morning. She got to press it.
Brother, right now, may I tell you the truth. There are certain things where if a woman try to stop me for the right, I'm not care who you be. If they stop me from trying them things right now, you got to go. If I want to watch my early morning EPL game, like I don't want nobody bother me, brother. When my Manchester United are playing, I don't care where you ever go on. Make sure you sort that out from the night before. Right? If the Super Bowl are going, I don't want to hear you. We'll go one side, go play Dalios or watch Netflix or something. Like there are certain times in our man life, brother, and for that same reason, I make sure I create a man cave in my place, dog. So when I go in there, so you know what I say. Yes, sir, for me. And you stay out there, do something else. You cook or clean or wash pot or something. Yeah, when they can't do that, woman have learned to understand them things like that. Because listen, when women ready for do for them like an extracurricular, we're gonna talk about it next. But when women ready for do them like an extracurricular, there is no man on the face of the earth. When me know personally, when me know I stop them woman from do them thing they was. But them thing they kind of just hurt me now. I don't even know what reach yourself. Well, what you mean? What is a red flag? What is a red flag, Michelle? What is a red flag? All right, anything else on this topic, gentlemen, before we jump on to the other one?
No, what's the next topic?
All right, so let me read Jana's comment. Jana said, the last woman I live with, said, displeased when me I watch BPL, like she never meet me and watch football. Yeah,
no, yes. Whatever it is, me meet you liking, you're going to keep on liking that because I'm not going to interfere with that. So when me I watch my ball and my cricket or whatever it is, don't interfere with me.
Well, I don't know, Ryan. I kind of disagree. I kind of disagree with that. So there are certain...
your thing. Me not going to trouble your thing.
So, all right. So, you know, obviously, you know, I have to go back in time. So there are certain things to me where I have to draw the line. You know, as a man, as the man where wear the pants in the house as the man who probably have the house, who probably are the contributor, the protector, the provider, all of that. There are some laws that we have to lay down. No, I realize these young girls coming up, these millennials nowadays, them
No,
love
Gen
them.
Z. Yeah, Gen
Huh?
Z. Gen Z.
Sure, Gen Z. Even the millennials too, but Gen Z. Start from Gen Z, right? I realize that them love this like, eyelash thing what them are going with. Like if I meet you with eyelash, me tell you say, we can have a compromise when they're there around me. I don't want an eyelash, brother. I don't want an eyelash. I don't want an eyelash. I don't want no weave. I don't want no weave. I don't want no wig. Brother, the woman them have a thing right now where when they put in the weave, like you see like the net. You see like the net in the weave. Like the net in the mirror, I don't know if you never see them thing there.
Yeah.
I can't got to go. So if I meet you that way there, I
They
make
work,
you know. Huh?
they work in a canteen.
Yeah, like they work in this
The woman, the female, them just a preserve them hairstyle. Them don't want it mess up and sweat out.
Gio, that is no excuse. I can wear weave for preserve my hairstyle. Can I
So you
wear
know,
weave?
do you wear do-rag?
Brother, me do-rag. You think
See,
do-rag?
you have all the evidence now, Yan.
Yeah, but do-rag
Brother,
and weave.
what is unfair, man?
No, brother. Do-rag is in comparison to a bonnet. Like the bonnet, the woman that wear pandemic, they can wear bonnet all day. Like
Which mesh you talk about?
No, when I talk about okay, when a woman do her hair and she put in weave, and then you see the net in her hair, like which part of the weave, like part or whatever, and you see like the net and all them like something I've got shown in a picture.
No man, she wear that till it tired. That hairstyle lady pan her like blow short.
We can't do them things, brother. If you wear the long Wolverine fingernails them, that is not it neither. Like you can wear it to yes so. You know, and obviously I talk to my woman about them things there too. So, you know, my woman know exactly where I stand with these things in Nigeria because
one thing me know when I came, you see, as a man, if you talk to your woman about something, you know, when I like, you know, and she find out say you see a woman out the road in a them something, they try to say he dead, you know.
Eh?
Try to say he's a dead man.
No, when I look for a woman I wear them things there, brother.
I think them excessive for real. Them excessive.
Yeah. Brother, I miss the days, me be honest, brother. You know, and you know, this is when I bash the woman, then I just have vent a little bit to my dogs, right? I miss the days when women love being natural. I miss them days there. When them embrace them natural hair, when them embrace them natural complexion, when them embrace them natural body. If you shape like water, you embrace the water shape, right? No matter how you look, you embrace that. Nowadays, everybody want the enhancement, take the fat out of the belly, put it out there. So
the female them are shape, but them are lead because every girl is sexy look the same.
Huh?
The females them are shape, but are lead because every girl is sexy look the same.
See, all that, brother. Right now, as I tell you before, I'm not talking to a big bottom girl ever again. So just give me a nice. Eh?
No, me I say if a woman want to do a little thing for look good, put her in her weave or this whatever. I not so excessive, but just please don't wear the rat bat. The rat bat lash them, you know them one that will long out like a sword, like awning. No, sir, no. The other one them I can live with. The regular small one, whatever.
You can live with the weave and them thing, the long nails and them thing.
You know, say all we day here so a talk and a debate. Going natural is just the same as buying extensions.
You pay for your own nails, you pay for your own hairstyle because it's not something me going to request.
Dog, I tell my woman, no pay for your natural hair every day. We pay for it if you want to do it every day, I pay for it every day. But all of them fox, locks, this, weave, wig, that, you can never my money, not one day. Not one day.
No, she put that herself. If she want
Yeah.
to, she put that.
Yeah, see, Michelle is also agreeing, say, too much fake for real. But just, I miss the days when a woman brush her hair nice and style it or catch it up in a one or do a little rope twist. I miss them days. I miss
Yeah.
the days them when them just paint them fingernails regular without any extension. I miss the days them when them just wear regular clothes and them now pad up them front and them now pad up them. Like, I just miss the regular days. I just miss the regular days. On the
It's
most
rough.
on the must open a WhatsApp call line. Next show, John, we're gonna open up the WhatsApp call. We're gonna open up the WhatsApp call next because we need you for call in, John, because we need to hear that. We need to hear why you feel like say you can't marry a woman, John.
But where Jana I need to understand say marriage is something where everybody want get into, but you have to understand say the ring is the smallest size and cuff. You have to choose your inmate wisely. So you've been with 5 women through that time. There is just probably them never hear a woman for married. And most female them no want marriage, them just want a wedding.
Oh, most females?
They don't want marriage, they want a wedding. It's a wedding them really want, them no want marriage.
So how we know the difference? How we know who want a wedding and who want married?
All right. That is a serious question.
Yeah, for real.
Each man will live with him woman, him go know if she want marriage or if she want a wedding. Because if a woman go put you in debt for put on a ring on her finger, she no mean you no good.
Okay, but all right. So, and I guess we can expound on this topic another time.
Where the girl said to you, say, yeah, we could just go down to RGB and do a thing. When I did no fandangles and this and that. She want a marriage versus a.
But then you have women out there what want experience what it's like to stand at the altar. For see them husband and walk come to them. For see them husband and cry. For see them fear share the experience. And they want, or you have women out there that want both the wedding and the marriage.
But you have,
want both.
It's different for women, Gio, because you see, we know as men, we might just grow up. And say, okay, I want married one day. That's it. Them have for them plans, not for them head from when. So this is how I want my thing. And we need to stay so and so and so and so. Just for them thing. So
but
me not beat them for that because they just want.
yeah, I never say nana, but listen to what I say. I say if a woman a go make you go in a date for give her a ring, she don't want a marriage, she don't want a wedding.
Okay, but then if you are willing to go into debt, Jay, can't we also agree that you are not ready to be a husband?
Me can't say that.
Why is that? Okay, so let's say, all right, so this is it, right? So if I'm asking a woman to marry to me, Zine, if I'm asking her to marry to me, so obviously she would be somewhat submissive to me, being the head of the household, right? And her requirement is, okay, Kemar, I'll marry to you, but I just want an expensive ring. Because that's a realistic thing for most women. They want a ring where shiny and glisten where them can show off, say them a wife. Yeah. I can live with that. I can live with a woman wanting that. So let's say now, the woman say, okay, she wants a ring, and then we go check out and the ring costs $5,000 US. Let's say $5,000 US. In a Jamaican dollars, that's about 750,000, 800,000.
Yes.
Zane, do you believe that's something that okay if your man spend on a woman ring?
If me I spend, all right. If I'm spending 800,000 on a ring, I don't think I'm going to have that big wedding. I don't think I'm going to have that. I don't, and this is something where you guys always say, if you can't afford certain things, that means you're not ready for a woman. That is why a lot of females run to man. We don't already make it already and then treat them like crap. Because you're walking on a man millions, you were never there when him have pennies and nickels and dime.
My thing is, if I spend 800,000 on a ring, surely I'm going to need some time for recover. So when do we have the wedding? Are we ending 2 years?
This is the thing. You can go over RGD and marry, you know, and then have your wedding picture, you know, get a photographer for get your wedding picture, you know. Is the female most of the time, you know, is where the female really want, you know, and I go stick with a man and get, you know.
Then 3 months later we're married because it going to cost 800,000 to get the ring, and then the wedding going to run in a millions. So what are we doing? How we reach this up? How we are pay for all of that?
That is our next thing. That is our next thing. And I see persons doing business that they putting up package for 40 persons with everything. They're going to do everything, 40 persons, everything, and it can cost you 800,000. 40 persons with everything, and it can cost you 800,000. That's still a lot.
Is that
So it all depends on what a female wants. And I see you guys, I see persons always saying that, oh, if you're a man and you can't afford certain things, you're not ready for a relationship. And persons are going to say, them now do 50-50 with somebody. That is the thing. Because when a man and a woman there and a man give 50 and a woman give 50, what about the next 50? You have to give you all. Give you 100% to make a whole. You have to give you 100% to make a whole. Mind you, there are females that stick together with man, you know. And when man reach him pinnacle in him turn him back on the female, you know. So that is our next factor. But when society is going to tell you, say, as a man, if you can't fend for yourself the right way, you don't need somebody. You can't only certain things you can't down and pan society. So we are tell me, say, me and Deborah there and we are trying to make life and we are do our 50-50 as you guys put it. And then now somebody that said,
I don't believe in 50-50.
Repeat?
No, yes, as we put it. I don't put it. I don't believe in it.
If you don't believe in it, that's fine with you. You're not financially embarrassed as me. You have money. You have things you can take care of yourself and all of them something there. People always tell us, say, oh, you're not ready for kids because you're not financially capable of taking care of a child. If we sit down and plan how much to take care of Pitney, we'd never have sex. Condom that be our best friend. You see when a woman got maternity ward, you see the little piece of pill where them should be have induced labor 28,000 for half of it. If you get 2 of it, calculate that. I'm not talking about down a Jubilee. There are certain things, I'm not going to say, you can't just run rampant with life. Certain things you can put a cushion, you can put a pillar. But if you really say, yo, you're going to do things to the T as regards to life in everything, you're not going to get there.
I agree. That's why I tell Ryan to come off of the truck.
You did it. You tell the man about come off a truck. You hear me tell you, say the pill where the woman, where them give the woman for induced labor. Half fight for 28,000. Half of the small pill for 28,000. Them check
Gio, this man can afford that. I'm not telling him to come off of the truck because
no. So well, my man say something. You are Ryan as a decent, well-rounded man as him be. In first baby mother wants Kettle can't represent him.
Who says to be a skittle?
No, but yeah, the man, brother.
You know that.
We are emphasize and say, yo, come on, fight you, come on, fight you. Remember, I say something.
Question.
Kems,
that isn't even a question. You know certain time.
How much woman of Ryan caliber? Ryan go have sex with 2-3 times. They might date for a month, have unprotected sex and live for herself to get a youth. How much woman?
No, I think that's a Ryan question. I think that's a Ryan question and not a Kemar question. All I'm saying is, when I look at hold on, Gio. When I look at the landscape out there, when I look at what's going on in the world, what's going on in Jamaica, my brethren come off of the truck. I don't think
you know say Cartel sing one song we say, for dead without a youth is like you never did a live. And I know if you take that personally, no. Me I go say this. You see, if me never have a youth, me da rather dead, being a girl than dead and left my child on the earth you have to live without me.
You'd prefer dead being a gelding?
Oh, you mean my youth more than dead being a father? I'm not there for dead for my daughter.
Okay, that's fair.
Brother, remember say no village now raise no pick me again, you know. Remember say somebody where you grow alone, you know, where you say, yo, you and that person they grow, say, man, look out for your daughter. Why till your daughter reach age of consent, him probably ask her for sex, you have to kill him. Then me could have want dead and left my princess alone for going to earth.
Okay.
Answer the question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kems. Oh, you don't come and fight you, Kems. Real. Oh, you don't come and fight you. You go Ivy League school. You go Georges. You Epaulet alone. You Crest alone. Get your girl's phone number on a Friday evening up at the transport center. Oh, you don't come and fight you, kid. You play sports. Oh, you don't come and fight you. You go prep school. You go bars. Oh, you don't come and fight you, kid.
I used to wear a uniform for America. Your boss going for America. Well,
and then see, I was single before, but I have a girlfriend now, so it's in the works.
So Kems, all of your lifetime I come up in a life, you're single and you know you just find a girl.
No, but so this is the thing, Gio. In all honesty, I wanted to reach a certain milestone. So for example, like I wanted to have a house, I wanted to have a particular stability before I venture into that. Like obviously, as you mentioned, I know really something you can plan out to the T. But there are certain things I wanted to accomplish before then. Since I accomplished that now, my next job now was to find a woman, right?
You make it seem like it's a surrogate, y'all look.
No, never find a woman, boss.
You see, you pressure Ryan, you know, and you are searching woman. Ryan is searching as well. Leave the man alone.
I don't think Ryan is searching.
So when you say Ryan rich. So
I'm saying where woman is concerned, I don't think Ryan has an issue in that department. I had an issue in that department, not Ryan. That's all I'm saying.
But always say it, you know, what type of woman Ryan a go on?
So triple LC, what you say, you have to set up for the woman. Absolutely. More make sure say when my woman coming at the place, she don't lack anything. She don't want anything. She don't need anything. Everything is there to her comfort. That's what I wanted. And I also wanted to ensure that I'm the right woman. For me. That's all. Right?
I tell you now already, you know, say me finding the right woman, it's easy. Once I find my mother and a female, had the right woman that, because I grew up with my mother, I see mother struggles, I see where mother come from, where she there. So if me can find that, when my mother and a female, she's the right one. Everybody think different. Yeah, Kems, me hear you say something, say your girl have degree. My girl have a degree, yeah, but the degree where she use on her arm have more power than the degree where she get from the school.
Gio, but I will go back down that line there. All I'm gonna say, every man have for them own criteria. Right now, the same right now they are talking about, if you ever see that man criteria, brother, you're the one that say, boy, Kem's criteria or nothing. Ryan criteria around 5 pages, boss.
5 what?
Is that the man to write a thesis? Ryan criteria, like my thing is just like some simple thing, brother. Like I just want a woman with sense. I want a woman with sense. I want a woman with just calm and have a degree, and then some other things, brother. But
Let me tell you with me. Other than looking for a female where me can see my mother, you know. Me like female when me say A, them say B. Me like them female. I mean me don't know if me too rough, but me don't like woman with too emotional, with ball for everything. Me can't deal with them woman there.
bro, you know, say I was having a conversation with one of my brethren name. I'm gonna read John. I comment in a second. I was having a conversation with one of my brethren name, and I said the reason why a lot of men run from commitment are because the emotional stress where having a woman placed on you. Like, if a woman is having a bad day, you automatically have a bad day too. Because she gonna come and she gonna drop all of that on you. And a lot of men out there are not ready for handle all of that.
She can't tell me her bad day but don't ball. Please, no ball. Tell me a bad day but no ball.
You ever cry too?
No, it's not a sense me now go cry, but me I go have something I made that say, yo, if pressure take me, and are you there instead of you gear up for the pressure, you go ball, say, 2 hours you go dead.
You have a degree, Caroline. I forgot talk in Caroline, man. You have a degree.
The woman have a degree on her dresser. The one that come there green something, and the white one for woman. Boy, your degree skin get a fire.
Hey, I'll read Jana comment and then we'll move on to the final topic. So Jana is saying, Kim, so that's why I don't know why I can't keep a woman. Because I have all a woman would need in terms of comfort and luxury. See it there? Ladies. Huh?
Maybe it's just him. Maybe.
Maybe they must say they need a little bit more. Jana, let me tell you, what I normally do, like, whether it be for job interviews or anything, whenever I get turned down for whatever it is, I normally ask questions. Like, why didn't I get this? Or why wasn't I chosen? Like, what's the reason? And sometimes women will open up and say, boy, you know, your vibe kind of did off. You kind of come off weird. You know, you're kind of too strong. Whatever the case may be, there's, you know, some women will tell you. You know, and then they can probably work on that and see. You know, probably your jokes them corny. You know, who knows? You know, it can be, you know, so much things. You know, probably them seeing a gray sweatpants and you think small.
You know more. I want to touch on that topic there. You know, I tell my friend them I record there say, yo, you know, say the first couple times when me have sex, me never feel nothing where who need a feel or me never feel the urge, never excited. It's like me never know what me I do. Me jump on the female like a jackrabbit. And the man them say something wrong with me. I say, no, rude boy, something wrong with Uno. Something wrong with Uno.
I share the same sentiments as you, brother. Like, the first time I never know what I go on, brother. Like, I'm clueless. We just jump and just a juke. Just a juke,
Yeah.
juke. That's all.
Enough man now go tell you them something, yeah.
Everybody first time story.
No, enough man now go tell you that. It's not say, me just never know what me I do. Me never feel like where everybody that feel.
Everybody first story that.
Anthony Henry, why are you not on the panel? You're hiding from the truck? Carly, trust me, Anthony Henry, that man is a truck driver. That man is a truck driver. Hey, but we're gonna move on. Like the final, all right. So, Mika is saying, wedding in millions and live in rent house. Hey, bring me down by RGD in my shorts and t-shirt. Hey, that's Mika, right? You know, Mika, good friend of mine, wonderful woman, very, very humble. So hey, you know, but Mika, then you have other women out there where cameras have to be there, lights are for on, they have to get them 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 US dollar dress. Them, and if they have to take out a loan to make it happen, because you have to show yourself on social media and all of that. You know, right now, more than mind if my woman just come off of our social media and just pack it up. No, nobody know my woman looks, none of them something. I die. Anyway, so I'll move on to the next topic. Zin, so the next topic is we talk about girls trip, right? When your woman tells you she have on a girls trip, what really got you? I'm telling me first, and then only can talk after. Zin, what really got you on the mind when a woman say, I don't know if you never have a woman tell me something on a girls trip, but so girls trip, right? The first thing I got through my mind, and that is why, you know, obviously, you know, we have a boys trip coming up. Jim, I don't know if you want to roll in, you know, but a boys trip will come up in a March, brother, and you know, that'll be a drive, if you can make it.
Yeah, man. Where now go?
We can't give you the location, but it's going to be on the North Coast.
All right, then send it in our group.
Yes, man. I don't want my woman watching and decide for pop up down there, and you know, I need some time away. But yeah, so when you talk about a girls trip, right? So the only thing I mean no go on girls trip is that one, them talk about a bag of man. At a one. Two, them go out there and them dance and them do all kind of things in a bag of man. Three, if them two they not happen or them two they fail, then number three happen, them end up touch up each other. and play with each other and then send them drunk and get them little bi-curious experience. Those are the only three things that me ever hear happen on a girls' trip. Me never hear see them go church, because like for our trip, we're going to go to church, we're going to do, ministry, we're gonna do some things, right? We're gonna do some things in the right part. So I just want to know, Triple LC, how much girls trip you go on, Kims? Triple LC, I don't go on any, but I've heard about a lot, and those are the like terms. Those are the like terms of things that happen. The most things that happen. Talk, look for man, dance with a bag of man, play with each other, pokey. Those, yes, and them chat, and them chat the man too. Well, Carleen, honestly, I don't know if my ears never did that work. I never hear nothing positive. Well, that probably positive to them. That probably positive to them. Hey, Kevs is what kind of woman? What you mean? Regular woman just like What you
Yeah,
mean?
you have different girl trip story.
Yeah, Michelle, do you have a different girl trip story? I can give you the WhatsApp number and make you call it, Make you call it and we can talk about the different girl trip stories, because the only stories they want to hear about are those three. End up touch up each other, end up go strip club and have man I give them lap dance, get massage from the big muscular thick man them with all muscle in them head. And those are the only stories over here, but I never. Gio, only can tell me for the year about something different. I have never heard about another story. Never. See? Definitely true. Yeah, I've never heard about another story. Somebody, I would have liked, I would have really want somebody to come on here and see if they can come and tell me something else, because that's all I've ever heard about. I'm
But
serious.
I need to ask if you can't, if you're serious on this. Nobody now deny and provide the proof. Provide the proof.
Yes. Yes, Triple LC, provide
So,
some proof. Nicole, provide some proof. Michelle, provide some proof. Show me other things that happen. Right now, if I go up on YouTube, I can simply just do a quick YouTube search and go on YouTube and type in girls trip. And when I type in girls trip, you don't want to see the other things that I'm going.
But I think there's a movie where them have a scene where them go on a girls trip
And guess who in the
nothing would never
movie?
happen, right?
Guess who in the movie? Jada, Gabriel Union,
right.
like, prove my point exactly. See, Jay? So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So lad, me could have watched a movie there. I see a Jada Pinkett tonight and Gabriel Union and I come back and my woman up on a girls trip. You're mad? No, brother.
sure. Kim's insecurity is showing up too.
But you know,
No, Carleen, hold on, Joe. Carleen, how is my insecurity showing up? This is not Kim's talking about what Kim's feel happening, May I tell you what people tell me happen? Other women
and
have told me that these are the activities that takes place on girls' trip. I'm gonna go up on girls' trip, go watch.
and Kems, you need to tell them say it's not a case where just young woman alone go on girls trip and rank thing happen. Big woman in a society go on girls trip
Look,
and
every group of
thing happen.
there is always at least one bad apple.
Yeah.
What them for some I got have some foolishness.
Yeah. Well, come. And if
One
you're
bad
a girl, you see, if you're a girl and a good girl on the trip, you know what them plan to do? All right, make her drunk, her. Make her get her drunk.
after that one night there, that one weekend there, that bad apple, I go try everybody.
Make her get her drunk, and them start gear the NEC, them start gear the Ciroc, them start gear the mix up, and next thing you know, she turn loose, and I blame it on the alcohol. But listen, I have never been on a girls trip. These is just things that I have heard and seen. If you go on YouTube, just type in girls trip. First of all, a lot of Jamaican women here type in girls trip in Ocho Rios. Just type that in and you see what happens. You see man in a G-string, a wind up on woman, and woman, take it off. And then Them things they go on better. I don't know what to say.
No, but back to what I said though, how would I feel about it? I mean, if your girl come and said she go on a girl's trip,
Yeah,
I mean,
if a girl come and say she going on a girl's trip, what are the questions that you ask?
first of all, I have experience. So I can't speak to it in terms of the experience side of it. If it is that she going say to me now, well, I need to know who the friends are, how far them are go. I mean, there's only a few questions you can ask. You can't really prepare for everything. You can't really ask everything. You can't go ask her if she go do this and do that, and if she go do X, Y, and Z. 'Cause I don't think that they're appropriate to ask. At the end of the day, it comes down to trust and how much you trust the woman that you're with. And because if a woman want to cheat on you, a girl's trip not going to make her cheat on you or not cheat on you. If she going to cheat on you, she can go work and cheat on you, go a movie and cheat on you. She can go anywhere. She can go to the restaurant and cheat on you. It can happen.
What you always tell me, when you tell me the last time, Ryan, when we talk about massage on the show, what you tell me, say, you're not putting a butter puss mouth, right? That you tell me. That you tell me, say.
But remember now, I never did bash the massage thing. I said, was a professional, I don't have an issue.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, the only one who said I have an issue. One is a pro. But when they don't convince me that the pro, them not much different. Or at least try to convince me. But yeah, I mean, you just have to trust your man, to be honest with you. And hope that the friends them what she have will, well, then again, she might be the bad one for the trip, who knows. But then
but Josie not gonna say something like that.
yeah, but because cheating can't be. If a man want to cheat on you, she can't cheat on you.
You can't stop that. Right. So we know. All right, right. So we know. So we know when we talk, like, if somebody want, like, if me want to cheat on my girl, there's nothing what my girl can do to stop me. If my girl want to cheat on me, there's nothing what me can do to stop her, right? So we know that. However, if my girl come to me and she say, babe, I want to go on a girl's trip, the first question may I ask, who is going? And if she call a certain friend name, no girl's trip now go. The girl's trip can go on, but without you. Without you, she not go. Once she say, hey, Abigail is going, absolutely not. You're not going. No. So, but me now gonna tell her, say, me have no.
You're gonna make a point of duty to know all our close female friend them.
Yeah. You want, yeah. And again, listen, over time, you know certain things, right? You're there with somebody for a while. Over time, she know your friends. And because if my friend, if me say, oh, man, I go up on a boys trip, my girl like ask me, hey, is Ryan going? And then I say, yeah. Is Vincent going? Yeah. Is Gio going? Yeah.
Once them ask you to go, I just say, yeah, then I'll say nothing else. You're good.
But like, you know, she asks them kind of questions because from a day with a person for a particular period of time, you get to know certain friends. Now, if she asks me, say, oh, is Stockpole going? You know, she probably, I hope your girl don't have a friend named Abigail. if she asks if Stockpole going now, she probably wear her mind if, you know, Kems, I'm sorry for your woman. May God protect and keep her. Yeah, my woman have to understand how it go. But yeah, so Ryan, that is simple. So I'm gonna ask her who's going. So let us say the bad friend now go. All right. What is the itinerary? You know, what the purpose of the girls' trip? We need to know the purpose too, because 99% of the time I'm gonna pay for it, or my money have something to do with it, right? Okay, what the itinerary? All right, then I'll go. Zip lining, this and that. All right, then cool. Obviously, like, you know, woman stay. She not gonna tell you everything 100%. But just give me the surrounding areas and then we can fill in the blanks. If you tell me, say, you know, yeah, go. close to hedonism and them little thing, then I start opening up my eyes them a little bit. You know, I'm sorry, hey, you know what's going on and so. But I think conversations need to be had, right? You know, in all seriousness, you know, I think girls trip and them thing. I think it can be a healthy experience, but for some strange reason, you know, what I've been seeing lately has not been profitable to me. May I tell you, Ryan, when you finish, just type in girls trip in Ultra Race Jamaica, and you will see from 2022 to all the way back to around 2012. Just click anyone, and you will have a grand time to see exactly what I'm talking about. There's problems over there. Gio.
Well, for me that ask the same question, who would I go, what the purpose of the trip? But then again, me have friend where me I tell my girlfriend say me and him a go so me and she say, no, something right. And me have friends, you know, where him more time say, you make your girlfriend and me go watching her or something like that. Me don't want to go with him. Me always pull him out or give him a story because me know say him not go bring a woman where my woman know. And that gonna make me feel uncomfortable. So my time we are say if that friend there go you now go and all of them something there. Then again, we just know about one friend we bad. What about the friend we bad we don't know about?
Mm-hmm.
And then again, me and my girlfriend, we not talk so much open things about our friends because we feel like say, yo, that now go sit well with each other. Some things we say, but some things we not go say. So if she have a friend where me know about a nigga for, and that friend they have a next nigga, me not think say she go tell me. But to my friend them now not chill some my time and do what them behave. My girlfriend that say, yeah man, birds of a feather flock together. So you feel like a friend now. So you have to look out for all of them things. But the girl's trip, she can go here, but depends on who are going and what the real reason behind it.
Yeah.
And
Like
I say something earlier on and you might think a joke. I know young girls alone go them places and do foolishness. You have big respect a woman in society. Go and hedonism, go do foolishness.
Of course. But Mr. Anthony has the women, most of them are Christian from his way of know basically. Them are the worst type, brother.
that may I say. I don't know what Anthony talk about. Well, most of my friends are Christians, so I guess why we are disagreeing with the generalization.
First thing first, me rather make
Anthony,
my girlfriend go on a trip with a Ruralian than a Christian.
You know much Christian my friend Ryan slap with.
I said, from you to a church, just for the command. I said it already.
That's why I gotta give a beat. You can't get a good man now. No, you mash up too much on angels.
I don't know what.
You know much, Anthony Henry. You know much Christian. My brother Dingo slap with. What you talk? What you like Christians? Like, oh, I'm a Christian, so that don't mean nothing, brother. You have Christians out there like Triple LC, my big friend Triple LC. We stick to the values, stick to the core values, and stick to everything. You know, respect her to the 1,000,000%. I don't know how she do it, but she do it, right? But then you also have the other Christians, are probably, you know, Anthony I talk about where, hey, you know, they get busy. They get busy out there. They get real busy. Ryan, what you're saying? The Christians feel liberated?
I don't understand that. Oh, you mean well, I guess.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something else. Anthony Henry. You know much Christians. My friend Jason Curlew, who live in baby mother slap with. I joke. I'm telling you, Jason my boy, man. Jason my boy. I joke. And I'm gonna tell the man over 77. That joke that way. But hey gentlemen, I get nice in the night. But listen, if your girls are showing up on a girls trip, listen. More want for me to Anthony, you sound wholesome. At Triple LC, the pleasure would be mine. Ryan, you're shocking me right now.
Broke Triple LC while I'm broken loose.
No.
All right.
May I be honest with you? Triple LC are probably one of the most poor woman I'll never meet, brother. Apart from a woman, of course. But
Okay. All right.
yeah, man, she's solid, man. She real solid. Real solid. Just like a woman. Why
Yeah,
if any
Ryan, not Ryan. Kems, when you say them something there, you depend. She's solid, really solid. Remember, say like woman have thick caliber now, so we are think of that solid there. I hope it's not.
oh no man, triple LC tick too, man, but another solid they may talk like a real solid C-string. Like a real solid C-string. Anyway, my wife today, big up yourself. You know, you're probably tuning into the show. Big up yourself. The love is mine, the pleasure is mine. Anything you guys want to say? Any topic you want to add on? Anything you want to talk about with cheating wise? Anything you want to confess? Anybody cheated in 2022? It's a new year. Listen, it's a new year, so your woman will always forgive you. So now, obviously, nobody don't want to enter the New Year single. So if you tell her say you cheat last year, she'll just be like, all right, don't do it again. All right.
Yeah.
So Ryan, you want to start?
Ryan, no single brother. We must tell safety to it.
Kems never said that.
Nothing. No, if Ryan single. Ryan story that we tell.
Yeah, but no, I don't recall cheating last year. We want me to confess something? There's nothing to Gio.
Yeah.
Huh?
My boy, Gio.
What you say about you?
You want to confess anything, Gio?
Well, there's nothing to confess. Remember, say leading up to that time, she was expecting. So I was a good boy for that period.
Yeah, that is the problem. She was expecting. And you weren't
I was what?
she was expecting and you weren't getting. So
Yeah.
Boy. You know what's man? Yo, a long time I'm not come on the show, people. Hey, so before we go, right? So we're going to try and make the podcast every 2 weeks, right? Instead of every week, because I have school, Ryan have work, and woman.
Ryan Kunga have school too.
Ryan have work, school, woman, and him try to come off of the truck. Gio have him woman and him youth.
Yeah.
Levon have a lot of responsibilities. So people them have things that go on, right? So we're just gonna make the show every 2 weeks until further notice, right? If we can squeeze in an additional week here and there, we will. But for right now, it's gonna be every 2 weeks. So let's make sure to set on the clock, set on the calendar. You know, we have some nice, exciting stuff coming forward, especially next week. Yeah.
You know, as you say, Ryan, I come off a truck. You know me, I remember when I'm big man, Bridging, him always a fast with one and best friend, a barber say, he must say, my best friend have try come off a truck on one roundabout. So when the truck enter a roundabout, him come off. So when the truck exit the roundabout, I have to call the driver of the truck and say, wait for me, the youth on the mind. I say, when the man said that, the barber shop mash up.
No, hey, yeah, I laugh at you, but like the jacket thing is really a wicked piece of thing. Like, I can't imagine if my first youth a jacket, brother. Honestly, imagine me I wait so long, 30 of the years, brother, and the first youth I get, the nose don't look like mine, the eyes don't look like mine, the ear nothing don't look like me. I want to check it out a jacket, brother. Like, what am I really supposed to do? Like, what would be my rebuttal? Only can tell me, Ryan, if you get a jacket, what would be your rebuttal?
How much you know? Never even something.
Gio,
Yeah.
suppose you get a jacket, brother. What you gonna do? You're so excited with your daughter right now. What you gonna do?
Well, me.
Did I still take care of the daughter?
Yeah, no, if I find out in the initial stage, I not do that. No sentimental attachment, no do so. If I find out later, don't probably, yeah, but I not gonna say I'm bigger than them something, but Me not think that something I go reach me. Like really.
Right? Well, like, may I be honest, right? I'm not really talk about woman like that there, but the KTB when me a program right now, brother, solid, brother. But I think she don't do me that, brother, but where them Jamaican girl here move, brother, they can't.
Average, you know.
Well,
Well,
you know, brother,
Average
you
man.
know, say you can't look for life, so you know, brother.
no,
They are,
Gio, what
they are,
you say, man? Gio, what
listen,
you say?
they
Gio, the
are
number,
good.
yeah,
Listen,
brother, the number them out there, you have to look for life so some of the time, man.
they are good.
The numbers them must say, we are the worst in our world, brother. The
Yeah,
world.
we know we are the jacket capital. We know
The
we are the
world.
jacket
You
capital,
look
but
man,
guess what?
that's something. That's
They are
serious.
they are good. They are, you see, they are good man and woman that still grace the face of this earth. Them just overshadowed by the bad one.
Brother, I see, brother, I see. I go tell you, I see man got embassy for file for him daughter. And the daughter and a female. And the man link the mother. I say, yo, wagwan, yo, you never tell me say I'm my youth. And the woman look him dead in the eye and tell him, say, yo, embassy have that thing all messed up, all jacked up. Make them do the test again. And the woman no say she give her the thing, brother. Like, brother, when we see them thing there, like it's hard. It's hard as a man to just say, yo. As I tell you that, like, my woman solid, brother. Like, you know, me not really swear for people that, but my woman solid, brother. But when you see certain things out there in life, brother, it kind of make you contemplate certain things, dog. Like, it reached to a point where now me a dream about jacket, brother. Like, you hear about the things so, I'm gonna laugh, dog. You hear about the things so much. Like, everywhere you turn, this man I get a jacket. Like, one of my closest brethren right now, mine are youth for 7 years. In migrate come and find out say a jacket him have right now. The man I go crazy right now. Because when him did a mind the youth, the man never work or nothing. And my fear find it. And the mother used to pressure him, brother. Like them thing I don't know joke thing, brother. So when we take up woman and them thing there, you know, like that's why I don't want a flashy woman, brother. I don't want a woman where too flashy and too out there, brother. Just give me the nice, simple, humble one there. I don't want a Christian man. See there? 33% probability. A whole heap of percentage that, brother. Whole heap.
That I one out every three, brother. That's too close.
Yeah, it can't to anybody. Like out of 3 away, so look, Gio, you wanna get jacket. So now me and Ryan left. 1 away, by the statistics, 1 away if you get the jacket. By what the statistics say. Either me and Ryan forget a jacket. But you want me to do? I have to think about them things they are serious thing. Okay. No man, I dream of them thing, man.
It's rough.
She is solid, so keep her as that comes. Don't use others to judge her, but don't be naive. Carlene, help me really quickly before we log off. How do we balance between not being naive and holding her in like high esteem? How do we kind of like balance that? And one of you, and she says, okay, Carlina say, and one of you is a jacket. Yo, in that, may I sign off for this right now, yeah, brother. We can't take the word jacket conversation. Yes, man, them. So, everybody in the comment section, thank you definitely for tuning in.
After the comment, Carlene, make we kind of need to leave.
Carlina say, one of you is a jacket. No, sir. You just hope on me. But Ryan, definitely, thank you for coming on. Gio, thank you for coming on. Everybody in the comment section. So we will be back today with the 7th, the 15th.
15th.
Yeah, so we'll be back the 15th of January with another firing topics and so. So thank you guys. Have a great night. Gio,
all right then. Bless up.
Blessings.
Yeah.